Gemini, welcome to my table. My name is Toni, and this is the Gemini Weekly Tarot Forecast for the week of April 1st through the 8th, 2021. However, anytime you are here is exactly when you are intended to be here because time is limitless. Hello, welcome back to my returning subscribers, and hello to you if you are brand new here. As I said, my name is Toni, and I'm so very glad that you found me. So I'm just going to go ahead and get our table cleared and set. I've got out the Palo Santo so we can create a sacred container where we welcome in our higher selves as well as calling upon Christed consciousness to join us. We will command our sovereignty in this time, dimension, space, and place, and we will disinvite and disallow all beings, energies, and entities of less than Christed consciousness. And I'm just clearing, blessing, protecting, and activating and fully aligning all of my chakras and energetic auric grid systems. Okay. So Gemini, if you have on your headphones, turn down the volume for me so I can set the tone for this reading. All right, so let's listen. Let's just do something. I'm going to ring the bell. I want you to follow the sound off to the air. Just like listen to it until it fades away, okay? Here we go. Let's be present. Lovely, lovely. And lastly, let's set our intentions by calling forth in the name of the Father, the Son, and the Holy Spirit. We call forth. Yeah, I'm going to try that again. In the name of the Father, the Son, and the Holy Spirit, we call forth our angels, ancestors, guardians, God's Spirit. We call forth the guardians of the four corners, Mother of the Earth, Father of the sky, sacred ones. We call upon you and we welcome you here now. We ask that you please help us to understand and to interpret these messages to the best of our knowledge as we receive them. Thank you. Okay, Gemini, let's get started. We are going to begin this week by looking at the Angels and Oracles, Angels and Ancestors Oracle deck. If you see a deck of cards you like, they are all linked down below in my description. And while you're down there, be sure to check out the link for my Etsy store and get yourself a private reading with me. All right, Gemini. Before every deck I shuffle, I will pray over the deck. If you have on headphones, when you see me pray, turn down the volume so that I can shuffle and not be loud in your ears, okay? Here we go. Angels, ancestors, guardians, God's Spirit, what messages do we have for Gemini for the week of April 1st through the 8th, 2021? What messages do we have for Gemini in whatever time, date, place, or space they are watching this reading? Thank you. All right, angels, ancestors, guardians, guides. Messages to Gemini, please. Messages to Gemini. Beautiful. So you have eagle, see from a higher perspective, and trader, exchange energy to create abundance. So that's a very fun message in just a general sense, because first of all, it's talking about, coming at life from a higher perspective, to really try to see things, as your higher self does. And so what that means is choosing to feel good as much as possible, because when you're choosing to feel good, you're in alignment with your higher self. And when you're in alignment with your higher self, you'll be able to see things from a higher perspective. And when we come at life from a higher perspective, life doesn't seem to kick us as hard. Even when shit hits us and the fan goes crashing down to the ground, we're able to handle it a lot better because we're not already in a constant state of stress, okay? So, eagle, see things from a higher perspective. Look at things from a different angle. Fly higher to see new possibilities. It says, is there a chance that your own desperation, needs, or ego could be blocking you from seeing the potential in your current situation? If there are other people involved, you are being guided to see things from everyone's perspective. If you are feeling the need for something to change, how can you take the higher road? Know that if you have intentions that aren't for the highest good, it will only hold you back. So, this is the energy of healing and love, all right? And to inviting you to to make the choice to do all things from the place of love, to really come from the higher perspective, because that's the thing about your higher self. Your higher self is a higher vibrational being, okay? So that means they can't be a low vibration. They are literally sitting at love and above. Love, joy, bliss, that kind of energy, okay? So if you want to get into alignment with them, you want to feel good as much as possible, because when you feel, because feeling love, happiness, joy, bliss would be exhausting all the time. It would be exhausting to try to maintain that. But choosing to feel good is a choice you can make pretty frequently, and then you'll be in alignment. And when you're choosing to feel good, then you can see things from other people's perspectives. Then you can kind of see, you know, what is the higher road I can take here? You know, why would I want to go low when it feels so good to be high, right? I mean, it does. So, trader, exchange energy to create abundance. Exchange energy to create abundance. Make connections and exchange information, talents, or support. The universe operates under the law of cause and effect, and it is always looking to return to a natural state of balance. So if you're lacking in the feelings of abundance at this time, you are being invited to share your time, your gifts, and your understanding with others. If you're frustrated because something isn't unfolding in your life, instead of asking yourself, what can you get? Ask yourself, what can you give? The exchange of energy doesn't necessarily mean financial energy. It can also be about supporting in order to feel supported. If you've been holding back with your offerings, now is the time to change that. Allow yourself to be open, honest, and vulnerable. This can prepare you to open up to even greater opportunities in the coming days, weeks, and months. So what they're trying to tell you is kind of what I just said. You know, if you're choosing to feel good and you're choosing yourself to open yourself up to the possibility of what could come, not only are you opening yourself up to feeling good, so now you're inviting good feeling energy to come your way, but as life unfurls and, you know, possibilities can be good, possibilities can be bad, you'll have the ability to see things from a higher perspective, and you will be giving less energy that you don't want to give to a situation and more, and receiving more of what you want, which is less stress, more peace, choosing to feel good, not to worry, choosing to have faith and hope and trust, and not anxiety and doubt and fear. Okay, that's what we're talking about. What kind of energy do you have right now? Because the energy you're experiencing right now is creating your future. Okay, so set the intention to create a better future by choosing to feel good now. All right, so let's look at the Golden Girls Tarot for you, Gemini. If you're enjoying my content, please be sure to give me just a tiny little bit of love. Be sure to like, share, subscribe to this channel. All right, here we go. Let's shuffle. Angels, ancestors, guardians, God, spirit, what messages do we have for Gemini for the week of April 1st through the 8th, 2021? What does Gemini most need to know in whatever time, date, place, or space they are watching this reading? Thank you. All right. Angels, ancestors, guardians, God, spirit. What is the current energy surrounding Gemini? What's the current situations Gemini is dealing with at the moment? Current energy surrounding Gemini. Current energy surrounding Gemini. Thank you. That's cute because I can't remember who had this. I want to say it was Taurus. Page of Wands. This is about choosing your own adventure, okay? So what it says here is, you know, exchange energy to create abundance. So this is you getting to choose what kind of abundance do you have. Exchange the energy of lack. Exchange the energy of doubt. Exchange the energy of worry and fear for hope, faith, trust. Choosing to feel good as much as possible. And when you exchange that energy, you're creating the abundance of hope, of faith, of trust, of feeling, of things that feel good to you, okay? You have to learn to see things from a higher perspective and quit. I don't want to tell you what you got to do, okay? I'm not going to try to tell you what you want to do, but I'm going to try to tell you what's worked for me. Here's what worked for me. The minute I let go of fear and worry, and I just chose, first of all, I got off Facebook and the news. That helped a lot. That helped alleviate a lot of stress in my life. And then a few months later, I was like, well, this is working. So now I'm going to choose, since I'm not so stressed out and I can kind of think more clearly, I'm going to choose to try this thing where I choose to feel good as much as possible. And I'll be damned. When I made that choice, when I chose my own adventure, the abundance just came flowing and it hasn't stopped. It's like a non-stop abundant fountain of, that's what life gives me now, is abundance, because I choose to create it. You can too, Gemini. That's a choice you get to make this week. See things from a higher perspective to exchange the energy and create abundance, okay? All right, what are the incoming limits and blocks to Gemini this week? What are the incoming limits and blocks for Gemini this week? That's a whole lot of cards, Gemini. Whew-wee, that's a whole lot of cards. We have the Five of Swords, the Nine of Cups, the Ten of Wands. We have the Three of Wands, the Nine of Wands. Let's get these up just a smooch. Y'all can still see that, right? Yep. And I apologize, I just realized my window is open and I think I hear the trash cans. We're going to try to, we're going to try to go fast before he gets here. But your incoming obstacles. Look, you're worried that if you try to create the life of your dreams, if you try to create the life of your dreams, you're just going to be cutting off your nose to spite your back. And the reason why you feel that is because you're still carrying around the ghost of the past when you tried before and you weren't successful. And so now you're kind of scared to take that risk. You're looking at it. You're looking at this risk. You want to take the risk. You're looking at that slice of pie, that cheesecake right there. And you're like, I really, really, really want it. But, you know, the last time I did that, I got beat up. And so now I'm really scared. And if I do this, what's going to happen? Am I going to lose it all again? Am I going to risk it all again? I just don't know. I just don't know. I don't trust. I don't have faith. I don't trust. I don't have faith. If God brought you to it, God's going to get you through it. So you need to believe that if it's been put on your heart to take that path, to make this choice, because you are making divinely inspired choices that feel good. Remember, when you make a choice that feels good, you are in alignment, and now that choice is beneficial. When you make a choice that feels bad, you're out of alignment because that choice is detrimental to you. Make choices that feel good and quit. Give up the worry. If that choice, if you're being called to do something, you're worried it's going to backfire, but you know in your heart it's the right choice. It feels so good when you think about it. And the doors, you're flowing. There is no limits. There are no blocks. You are flowing straight to it. Do it. Do it. Don't be afraid. See things from a higher perspective. Let go of doubt, worry, fear, and chase it. Baby, you were made for this, Gemini. If it was put on your heart, your higher self gave that to you. Take it. Okay? All right, what are the future energies, immediate future energies coming? So from the choices you make this week, what's going to happen over the next 6 to 8 weeks? What are the immediate future energies for Gemini? I'm so sorry. I know that's very loud. What are the immediate future energies for Gemini? So sorry. I apologize so much. They usually come much later than this. That's the only reason why I have my window open. What are the immediate future energies coming for Gemini in the next 6 to 8 weeks? What's going to happen with Gemini? There we go. There you go. You walk away from it. Gotta stop. The cards are great. They just keep coming. Look at this whole story. Look at you. You choose to trust yourself. 3 of freaking cups. This is Gemini getting in alignment. This is you trusting, taking that heart of yours, getting in alignment with your higher self, becoming the co-creators, tapping into source energy, and literally creating the life you want. Creating the life you want. You've got to give up that fear, doubt, worry. You got to let it go, because look what you're going to do. You're going to finally lean in to trusting your higher self. You're going to walk away from that worry, from that fear, from that doubt. You're going to let it go because, baby, you are strong and you have finally found your own inner fortitude. You have taken back your power. You have walked away from those times when it failed. You have walked away from, from those times when it failed. You've walked away from carrying the burden of remembering how much, how hard that was. You're letting go of that anxiety and that fear, and you have taken back your power. You take back your power. This is the choice that you're going to make. You're going to choose to take back your power because you are hearing me when I say, if it feels good and you have a sudden inspiration and you're like, I think this could work. I really believe this could work. My heart's telling me it could work. It's gonna work. Ace of Pentacles. Look at the hand of God giving you the coin. The hand of God is giving it to you. If God gave it, brought you to it, God's going to get you through it. You got this, Gemini. This little cheerleader over here of yours is like, got it. Don't give up on your dream so soon, Gemini. Don't walk away. The only thing you need to be walking away from is that fear, doubt, worry, stress, anxiety. When you are stressed out, when you have anxiety, you are telling the future that you expect it to suck. And guess what's going to happen? That's exactly what's going to happen. It's going to suck. But when you have faith and hope and trust, you're telling the future, you're telling your future energy, oh yeah, baby, bring it. Bring it. I got this. I know what's coming. And it's nothing but exactly what I want it to be. And exactly how I expect it to be. So have a little faith. This is a lot about divine timing. This is a lot about divine timing. But I think that in the next 6 to 8 weeks, you are going to be amazed if you will just take that first step, how far you're going to go. Okay? All right, Gemini. I love you so much. Make sure you give me a little bit of love back. Like, share, subscribe. I'll see y'all next week. And until I do, y'all better say happy. Y'all better. You better. You better. That's not what I meant to say. Gemini, stay happy, healthy, safe, and blessed. Okay? Love you so much. Bye.